All right, what's up, guys? We're back again, and it's how many days before Christmas is it now?
10.
10 days out of Christmas. I haven't started Christmas shopping yet, so I don't know if that's a problem or not.
What else is new?
Dude, I went to Target today, and I had to pick up just a couple things that Angie wanted, and I pulled in there. I'm like, wow, it's like crazy. I forget people are already up Christmas shopping, you know. So it's like crazy. Even a Sunday night, it's busy. But so listen, I posted this picture on Instagram today. I have right now. I have 150,000 likes and 1,500 comments. So I don't know if you can see this, Ken. Right?
Yeah, but you know what? Send it to me also. I'll drop it in.
Okay. So this was my preparation for this. So you're looking at this picture is about 240, 255 here. And this one is about 280. And you know, you watched me prep for that show. So that transformation was one of the best ever. And now looking at these pictures. So I'm going to start posting more of these updated shots because Brian had them all from that year. And this was taking a little piece of shit camera. And I actually put on the thing. I said, no filters, no fancy camera, because it was a digital, it was before cell phones, and you know, you're shooting with a great phone, Samsung or whatever. So it just goes to show how much the digital has changed. But I also want to talk a little bit about this ebook. Okay, I have written an ebook. It's over 65 pages. A lot of time and effort on this ebook. It's basically about volume training. So I know there's a lot of books out there on like body parts and like whatever, limited information. But as you can see, like there's so many routines on here. So it's for the 4, 5, 6 day a week schedule, grouping body parts, all the tips and whatever that people write to me every day. I'm bombarded. It's even worse now. I thought releasing the ebook and putting out the thing called Jmail, which there's a click on the link in my bio that you can, subscribe to Jmail. It's free. So every day I'm sending out like tips and information on diet and training. Which I've kind of collaborated, which I can sit here and talk about on the channel, but I don't want to, give away all the things, which I will answer a lot of questions though. But this is more focused on the volume type training that I did since day one, guys. So I always talk about the training techniques, and we talk about like FST7 with Hani. We talk about like people asking me about Dorian Yates's heavy duty training, the Mike Menser Beyond Failure training, all that stuff. There's so much shit. But the point is like from the beginning, I trained with high volume. High volume meaning short rest times between each set and doing a lot of exercise and a lot of sets with higher volume repetitions. So 10 to 12 to 15 repetitions. Now, for legs and arms, like your limb body parts, that's the only time I suggest over 12. Like sometimes with the legs, 15 to 20, really engorge it. Same thing with the arms. You're not going to do crazy weights with the arms. That never worked for me. So, you don't have to sit there and curl 225. Focus on contracting and really feeling it. And that's ideal. So, my repetitions always felt like 12 to 15 reps. But listen, I always said don't go under 8. Stick to between 10 and 12. That seems to be key for me. But I know training, I always tried to get 12 reps with everything. And I usually did for each set. Even my last set, I never went to failure. I mean, I did the FST when I was training with Hani. I never kept doing it. I just think that kind of training is going to beat the shit out of your body over time. It's great for short periods of time, but you can't train that way all the time. So be careful with that type of training. Hence, that's why I feel that my body is so primed now. Okay? And then we can talk about all the reasons that, but the truth is I sat under weights for 25 years and I'm still training, on a basically a daily schedule. I'm still training at least 5 days a week. So for me, it's like I have no injuries. I have no joint pains. I mean, everyone around me seems to be falling apart. And I mean, I'm just blessed, knock on wood that, I feel like I've been smart with the training and I've been smart with everything else. But you guys haven't checked out the ebook, make sure you check it out. And also subscribe to jcutler.club/jmail, which is a free email newsletter. It's a daily thing. I'm putting out tons of stuff, but this is available at jcutler.club. So this is the new ebook, and I don't sell it super cheap. It's worth every penny. I've gotten so many nice emails about it. So That's really, really cool. But I wanted to talk about something. As I was sitting in the office, Dave and I were just rapping about, like, the future of the Olympia, you know, and I hear a lot of different things. I don't really know the answers, but I was looking at this, and I was looking at this ring. I'm going to show this. So this is the NOC ring, okay? And actually, this is the original case. In 2000, I got this ring, okay? And you can show Dave behind you. There's a plaque and a picture. That was my first professional win next to the TV up there. Look at the.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so this was my first professional win in May of 2000. Okay, and I beat out people like Dillette and Marcus Rule.
Yeah.
Who else was in the show? I think there was a bunch of other guys, but the winner receives this ring today. It says New York Pro, so NYP. On it, okay, so a lot of the guys wearing it now, like Sergio and Big Ramy was a 2-time winner there. Juan Morel, I think, Dexter Jackson. Yeah. So this is kind of a keepsake. Like, I keep this as part of my trophies because I've never put this ring on, never taken it out of the case. So I thought that's pretty cool, like little history there. And for those people that do get to come to my office and see what it's all about here. You know, there's some really cool memorabilia, and you know, I do invite people to my home just to see it because I think it's actually, and correct me if I'm wrong, people out there, comment below. I think it's the best showcase of any trophy thing in bodybuilding. I think that's what I think.
You should charge people.
It's like a museum, you know. So actually, I thought about, you know, putting all my businesses eventually down near the Strip. Okay, because I currently have an office space there. But once I have a full building there, you know, putting a gym in there and having this memorabilia moved down there, I've actually thought about that. But then I have to worry about people stealing it too, you know. So,
yeah, that's true.
You know, it's just, you know, as we progress here now, and Dave and I were just talking about it, and I said, man, like, it's been that long. I was looking at an old video from my All Access video, and it had Dave in the posing room with me posing at Gold's Venice. And you guys, the video is actually online. It's called Jay Cutler All Access. And, you know, I'm like, man, Dave, we look so young.
That was 10 years ago.
Yeah, it was 10 years, but it doesn't, you know, you think 10 years isn't that far, but Dave's like, man, that was a long time ago. And I'm like, fuck, I don't think it's that long ago. And, you know, it's just crazy how fast the time goes, right? I mean...
10 years just like
so
that. So
10 years ago, and the reason I posted this picture, guys, just for record, 10 years ago I just lost the Mr. Olympia title to Dexter Jackson.
That seems like yesterday to me.
And I was filming All Access right now. I had just got done filming most of All Access. We filmed it, the Olympia was in September, we filmed it in October, November. So I just had got done, and it was going into production to release the next year before 09 Olympia. And, you know, I started really going at it in January for the 09 Olympia. That's when I really hooked up with Hani Rambod. Phil and I, we both shot FST7 actually in the movie theater here. You know, when we did the filming, he brought it to Vegas to shoot it because Phil and him stayed with me, and we worked on shooting all FST7. And then that was when the fucking real shit started to happen, you know. Like, we got serious, and I got big as hell. We all announced it, and we had the LA Fit Expo that year, 09. And it's funny because someone just hit me up on Instagram when I posted the other day about, you know, coming like 09 or something. It was just a picture I posted up, and we commented it was from 09. And the guy's like, man, I saw you at Winter Music Conference at the WMC party, you know, and you were the biggest human I ever seen, and I think that was right before you started training for that Olympia. And I remember going and, you know, partying down in Miami and thinking, when I get back to Vegas, I'm gonna start killing this, you know. And that was March, so I really started going full tilt. You know, I started training for the Olympia in June. But we were just talking like the transition of guys, and like Ronnie used to get so heavy, man. We would guest pose at Lonnie Keeper's show, and Ronnie would be like 300 something pounds, and you know, I would already be starting to lean down because that was June, so I'd actually start cleaning everything up. And I used to think in June, like, man, I'm gonna get this guy this year. He's like a fat pig.
Yeah.
So, and then of course he transformed like crazy. Then I'd see him a few weeks later at the photo shoot for Flex, and by that time it was like 3 weeks out or whatever, and he was ready. And it's just amazing how fast these bodybuilders transform. And I see Sean Roden hasn't trained at all, since the Olympia really. Like we've seen just bits and pieces, but he's so small right now, and I'm like, damn, like I don't know if I could ever do that. Like I could never get that small and have to worry about, okay, I get bigger, but obviously he has a game plan. I'm curious to see how it rolls out, But that's it. I just wanted to kind of talk a little bit about that and give you guys a little insight, a little before Christmas. We're gonna do a few videos here the next few days, and and then go from there. We were just talking about also that Schwarzenegger, just did a big charity toy drive, and he had the new Terminator actor with him that's appearing, and he was training out in Budapest, and my friend owns that gym out there, Flex Gym, and Arnold was there every day, and they were all training there, and I remember him telling me like, Arnold's going to be here, you should come out here. When I was going out to Dubai, he wanted me to stop in, filming Terminator, but obviously he's back now, so they must have wrapped the movie up, and I'm looking forward to seeing that. And like you said, David, it leaves off where 2 ended.
Right.
Like Terminator 2.
Yeah.
So forget the rest, because I think the rest were kind of off anyway.
Yeah, this should be good.
So this should be a really good one. And I did see Creed recently, and I was not a huge fan of that, to be honest. So any of you guys have comments about that, if you guys disagree. I just thought it was too much like Rocky 4. Like it was exact same thing. Like, he gets beat, then he comes back, and and oh, you can't beat this guy, and it reminded me too much, and I'm just too much of a fan of Rocky 4.
I was just gonna say you loved it so much.
It's the best movie ever, but I mean, you can only see that story once. You know what I mean? So, maybe I'll get on here and talk about some movie stuff at some point. People like to hear that stuff, but keep following along the channel, guys. We look forward to another big year, and Dave's doing a great job. Keep commenting. Please like the picture, like the video. Because those likes do matter to us. We'd like to know if you guys like the content or not. And, we'll see you guys next few days.
Bye.